What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to play around with OBS just a little bit. Still kind of get a little bit of a running problem. Still smoking like crazy too. I don't know if I got a coolant leak, hadn't really driven the truck enough, hadn't did enough tests on it. One thing we're going to just try today and playing around. My buddy at CNC Auto Works sent me the old throttle body that he took off his truck. I do notice on my fuel injectors down in here on the truck when it's running that kind of look like it's dripping, kind of not really spraying properly. So we're probably just gonna pull the Cadillac out of the way, pull the truck up here to the garage, and we're gonna take that throttle body off, and we're gonna stick this one on and see if it changes anything. Might not. If it does, we might just clean it up, take it off, clean it up, and put it back on. But we'll get back at you in a minute. We're gonna get a couple cars moved, get the truck up here, and we'll get started on this thing. So we got the cars moved, got the truck up here. I'm gonna fire it up, and the next clip I'll show you a close-up of the fuel injectors, kind of where they look like they're dripping. Not gonna do any talking over it because you won't hear me for the running of the engine anyway. So get back at you in just a second. So I don't know if you could see that on the camera was picking that up or not, but I do get a erratic spray. I did notice this is 90 model, and the throttle body CNC Auto Works sent me is off of 92, and it is a little different. Pretty much big difference is the throttle position sensor. So instead of taking the whole throttle body off, what we're going to do is we're going to take the fuel pod off of it, take the fuel pod off the other throttle body, and just replace that. And so it'll basically be replacing this whole piece right here with the fuel injectors, and we'll see if we get any different results out of that. So get back at you in a minute. Okay, so we're taking the fuel injector pod off of it. Just got three little screws, one here and here and here, and then you got the two little fittings that the supplier returned, which they are different sizes. You can see one's slightly bigger, one's slightly smaller, and they just go up in them hose right there, and that's where the fuel lines go to, fuel supply and return. And then you just pull that thing out of there, and there's the fuel injector pod. So we'll get the truck tore apart, and we'll get back at you in a minute. So you can see there, we took the fuel injector pod off of it, which it was basically the same 3 screws, same fittings on the back to the fuel and supply line. Unhook the fuel injectors, and let's take a look and see what we got. So this one right here is the one that come off the truck. This is the one that CNC Auto Works sent me. Don't see much difference. I do see a little hole where you can see the bottom where the that little hole right in there is right in there where the fuel regulator's at, and this one don't have a hole right there. But other than that, this part of the throttle body is the same. Like I said, the rest of the throttle body was pretty much the same except for where the throttle position sensor mounted. And so we're gonna get this put back on, and we'll check it out and see what it does. Okay, everybody, that didn't take but just a couple minutes. We got her back on there. We are going to set it up on the tripod and get in here and start it up and see how she reacts. Well, start it right up. All right, everybody. Well, she started up, got no fuel leaks. Don't know if I can really tell the difference right at the moment. Last clip I showed the fuel injectors. Kind of don't really look like it changed much. We're gonna let it sit here and run a little bit, get up the temperature, you know, see if it changes anything. So we'll get back at you in a minute. All right, everybody. We drove it around the block, and as if you can't tell, she's smoking like Cheech and Chong. I almost think I probably got a coolant leak. Like I said, this is just an old project truck I've had for 4 or 5 years. Gave $125 for it. Probably still ain't got $500 in it. So we'll just keep playing with it, and we'll figure it out eventually. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.